Okay, sorry about that, Gemini. We are back and in good order. So what I'm seeing here is that you have this situation with this person, and there's definitely a conversation about expectations or standards, and I'm seeing that even lead to an argument. It's like you were trying, what I'm focusing in on is the argument, and that's what we're starting with. It's like this disagreement that you had with someone. What I'm assuming happened before is that, like, you wanted to talk about your expectations or where you stood with something or with someone, or what you were looking for within the relationship, or maybe just like trying to open up the space to have a conversation with this person. And I'm seeing like this space where it should have been like someone trying to work with you, rather than it being like that. It's like this is actually what ended the relationship. And maybe somebody wasn't being honest with you. It's like you told them from the jump what you were looking for, and they said that they would come through, but it's like they weren't coming through, and instead of them apologizing, they ended up arguing with you. Like maybe something going on with the ego space with someone, because I'm seeing you in an energy where it's like you're willing to work with this person. You're like, look at all these things we've built together, or look at these things that we share together. Are we really going to throw that all away? And I'm seeing that be part of the heartbreak. What's interesting to me is that, in a way, like if I dare to say what I'm reading in the energy here, it's more about like the memories and what you built with this person, or like the shared things that you have together, more than it is like the individual that you're dealing with. That's kind of what this looks like here to me. It's like more so about, I don't know, it seems like you could have these things with another person and somebody willing to actually work with you. And I'm seeing you be more upset about like what it is that you may be feeling you're losing, and feeling heartbroken over that, because you could even like share a space with someone, and it's like, well, look at this nice space that we built together and all of that, and it's like feeling sad that they're not going to be there anymore and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just seeing an energy that like this person's not willing to work with you, and like you feel upset, you feel heartbroken, you're still trying to sort through how you feel. What I'm getting is that this may be a bit of a tricky situation, because normally you could experience something and be like, I'm gonna dust myself off and walk away, and like rationally you may know that like that's what you should be doing, or like feel that that's the direction you're being guided in. But for some reason there's some type of stagnancy here. It's like you know that you got hurt by this person, but you kind of still want to stay a little bit, or you want to still fight for this, but I'm not seeing this person be willing to work it out with you. But maybe that's even the intrigue. It's like you feel confused as to why you want to stay and work things out when you know this person isn't. But maybe this is like some type of psychological game that's been going back and forth between the two of you. You may not have ended things, but you're planning to. Like, this could all be kind of in, like, what you're projecting is going to be happening for you, Gemini. Because I'm seeing you, like, have been at odds with someone. It's like you've been fighting more than you've been doing anything with this person. And it's about not feeling like you're being treated as you would want to in a relationship with someone. So the plan is to end things. You may even give them one last chance and see how they fare with that before this becomes official. For some of you, you're ready to move on because you have a new opportunity to be like working with someone else, or be spending time with someone else, and someone that you feel is going to be stable, which is the opposite of what you've been dealing with. I'm hearing something about kickback. It's like maybe you even feel like what you have the opportunity to get involved with now is going to heal something that you've just been through or something that you're working through currently. This situation may have had you questioning your worth a little bit. I'm seeing, because it's like, well, who wouldn't want to work with me, or who like wouldn't want to show up for me in a relationship? And like, just because of this, the person that you've been dealing with, like because of their own problems, I'm seeing like they could have been projecting onto you in a way where like you could have even been questioning yourself in this situation, or like your worth. And like, am I not good enough, or could I have done something better that would make this person want to stick around or like not hurt me? Stuff like that. But I'm seeing some happy times coming, moving out of this situation. It's just about like getting your heart and your mind on the same page here, because I am still seeing like you feeling hurt and still like having mixed feelings about something. Definitely still feeling caught up. It looks like emotionally and mentally you still need to work through something, but you may be asking for outside help potentially, or like someone that you trust that you're talking to. If you feel like this isn't something, if you feel like you need outside help, you may be getting that. And that can mean like you take up a hobby and work through this, you know, it can come in many different forms. But I'm seeing like something for sure that needs to be worked out before you can like have a true clean slate. Like you need some rebound time after going through this. Because you may feel like a little bit all over the place mentally. Like I'm seeing this connection have some strange effect on you. You focusing on the things that bring you joy and reconnecting with that, in whatever way that looks like for you, that's what's going to help you here. It's like maybe you stopped participating in hobbies that you liked, or you stopped working towards certain goals because you got so caught up in like the romance or whatever else it was, the drama going on in your relationships. Like I'm seeing something about, it's like you weren't reading anymore, or you weren't like doing certain activities that you like to do, or you like stopped working on like creative things. It was like all you could do was just like maybe even be in survival mode a bit with this person. But it looks like, yeah, you focusing on whatever brings you joy is going to help you. It's going to help remove you from this and like actually feel like you're creating space, creating distance. And I'm seeing you go through a big personal change. I'm getting something about tumbling. It looks like you've been sorting through a lot of emotions, like a bit of a roller coaster that you've been on, but I'm seeing that this has definitely, maybe later on you're going to see it as something that taught you an important lesson, or maybe multiple important lessons. I'm just seeing the sun here, which can represent Leo, represent the 5th house. Gemini been going through it, huh? This may be something that kicks off a huge transformation for you within your life. Like, you may not recognize yourself 5-6 months down the line is what I'm hearing. Like, I'm seeing this be a transformative thing that you went through. Like, affecting you in ways that you did not expect the relationship to affect you. Still going back and forth thinking about someone. This is someone you know already. For some of you, this could have been someone you worked with. Or it could be like a masculine figure. I'm also looking at Libra jumping out here. Maybe you're trying to figure out how to rectify a situation with someone. Here you are. I'm seeing Libra right next to you. This can be prominent placement in your chart. I'm hearing go-getter with the King of Wands right here next to you. So, thinking about what you want to do in relation to someone from your past, what the right move is for you to make, how you want to be getting involved with someone, how you want to take action in relation to the connection you have with them. I'm seeing you walk away from something completely, or this is what you're between right now. It's like you're not going to find what you're looking for with this person. I'm looking at Cancer here. It's like you could have thought that they had something that you wanted, but in taking a deeper look, you're recognizing that there's a lack of fulfillment within the connection, but it is something that you considered. I'm seeing you, like, once you decide to move out of a situation, I'm seeing you do this, like, really, really quickly. So it's like you move on out of a space, and with the Chariot, it's like you move very, very quickly, and then on top of it, the Eight of Wands here. It's like this is very, very fast-paced movement out of a situation. But it's once you make your mind up, things get kicked off. And maybe you felt like until that point in time, things were really stagnant for you. It feels almost like moving out in a way where you're kind of freeing yourself. And maybe you feel like there's nothing left for you to do here. Like, I'm seeing you get some type of, like, closure or even resolve when it came to a situation that you were dealing with. And so you move into a space where you feel like you're coming more back into your energy. Feeling more like yourself. You may even move quickly into getting involved with another person. Or someone wants to get involved with you. You may want to think about this. But it looks like it hasn't been done yet, but someone's thinking about doing this. Someone's thinking about making an offer to another person. This can even be about you walked away from something that you recognized it didn't resonate with you anymore. And you could have been thinking about, like, where you would go next or where you would go from there, or, like, how it was right to end a situation and leave it. And then immediately you move into something else and maybe even connect with someone. Or something is offered to you, or like, someone proposes something to you. It looks like an energy that you feel drawn to, but you're being guided to think about this. So you may, like, immediately connect with someone and then kind of disconnect a little bit because you need some time to yourself. I'm getting the notion that, like, you could have been dilly-dallying a little bit with making a decision to finally walk away. But once that decision is made, it's done. And there's no going backwards. And I'm seeing it be like part of a challenge, but it's something that you overcome. I am seeing a lot about like actual distance, like you're either like mentally, emotionally, or physically like moving very, very far away from something, or like there's a big switch up with the environment. Or like you're traveling or something like that. Yeah, and you're moving through up and into the end of a cycle for you. So this is like, I'm hearing full closure. It's like a full circle ending to this cycle. This cycle really had you exercising your discernment, I'm seeing. Like, I'm getting that a lot of it was about this for you and not staying stuck in situations. It's like how to actively move out of them when they're not working for you any longer. Yeah, it looks like, too, there's an offer that's coming through from someone, and this could have even been the person you were just dealing with, but I'm seeing you not take it. It doesn't have to be the person you were just dealing with, but it's someone that, like, may think that they have some sort of control over you and your life because you are attracted to them in some way. But I'm seeing you turn this down, and it looks like this is a lesson not to get drawn back into something. And, like, why else would the Six of Cups be here if this, like, was not someone from your past already? So, yeah, it's almost like someone comes through and tries to suck you back in, but I'm seeing that you're not gonna accept it. So, like, you've already played the tape to the end, so you know how this goes. Yeah, I'm seeing you be like, no, I'm not going backwards. I'm gonna go in a whole new direction. And, like, better off for it, too, because I'm seeing that you know this is the type of person that you may get sucked into an unhealthy dynamic very quickly with them, with the devil on the bottom of the deck here. So this is, like, something that would be very tempting for you, but it's something that you know better to stay away from. Because if you started something back up with this person, I'm seeing it, like, get out of control or out of balance again very quickly. I'm hearing again. So, this is someone you already did the rodeo with, so. I'm looking at the King of Wands is really sticking out to me. This could be a fire sign. Libra, Gemini, Cancer, Virgo, Pluto, Saturn, Capricorn. All right, my friends, we're going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.